What if the events that shape our world are more than mere coincidences? Imagine a decree from Caesar, meant merely to count his subjects, that instead fulfills ancient prophecy. This article dives into how Caesar's decree, a simple political command, was crucial in God's plan, guiding Mary and Joseph to Bethlehem, thus setting the stage for the miraculous birth of Christ. Delve into this mysterious orchestration of divine foresight and human history, and discover the profound connections that shaped Christianity's foundational event. If you're intrigued by how historical events align with divine purposes, make sure to hit the subscribe button to join our journey through history and faith. The narrative of Christ's birth, particularly the role of Caesar's decree, is captured in the Gospel of Luke. Luke 2:1 states, "In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This decree required everyone to return to their ancestral towns to register. For Joseph and Mary, this meant a journey to Bethlehem, the city of David, because of their lineage." This scriptural moment is crucial as it ties directly to the prophecy found in Micah 5:2, which predicts that the Messiah would come from Bethlehem. The historical context here is equally significant. The Roman Empire, known for its stringent administrative measures, unwittingly became a tool in the fulfillment of a divine prophecy through this census. Without this political decree, the specific prophecy regarding the Messiah's birthplace could have been left unfulfilled. Theologians and scholars offer various insights into why such a secular command is pivotal in the divine narrative. Firstly, it demonstrates God's sovereignty, using a pagan emperor's decree to accomplish his divine plan. This aligns with the theological assertion that God can use any event, person, or government to fulfill his purposes. Secondly, this scenario can be seen as a fulfillment of divine justice and order. By requiring the registration of all citizens, the decree inadvertently affirmed the lineage and rightful heritage of Joseph and Mary, placing them in the royal line of David and thus underscoring Jesus' messianic legitimacy as the rightful heir to David's throne. The scriptural evidence and the historical context of Caesar's decree illuminate the profound interconnectedness of divine providence and human history. This intersection highlights how God's plans are manifested through earthly governance. The journey to Bethlehem not only fulfilled a geographical prophecy, but also a theological one, emphasizing the Messiah's humble beginnings and his ultimate role in bridging the divine with the mundane. Through these scriptural insights and historical analysis, it becomes clear that the Nativity story is more than a simple account of birth. It's a profound narrative of divine intentionality and fulfillment, where even a political decree serves a pivotal role in the unfolding of salvation history. The broader implications of Caesar's decree extend beyond its immediate effect on Mary and Joseph. Historically, this decree not only reshaped the demographic landscape of the Roman Empire, but also had deep cultural and theological ramifications. During this period, the Jewish people were awaiting a Messiah who would deliver them from Roman oppression. The fulfillment of the prophecy through a Roman decree added a layer of divine irony. God used the empire that oppressed his people as the instrument to herald his salvation plan. This juxtaposition of Roman authority and divine purpose highlights a critical aspect of theological narrative, the sovereignty of God over earthly powers. The cultural expectation of a deliverer contrasted sharply with the circumstances of Jesus' birth. A humble setting, underpinned by compliance with a Roman decree, rather than a royal arrival amidst rebellion against oppression. Critics might argue that viewing a political decree as part of divine plan imposes a retrospective, theological interpretation on a mundane historical event. Skeptics may suggest that the alignment of such events with biblical prophecy is coincidental or constructed by early Christians to validate their beliefs. However, the coherence of prophetic fulfillment, as seen in the alignment of Micah's prophecy with the events described in the Gospel of Luke, supports a more intentional interpretation. Historical documentation of Roman censuses and administrative decrees corroborate the biblical narrative, providing a grounded basis for the claim that these events were historically plausible and not merely theological fabrications. Furthermore, alternative perspectives from Jewish and secular historical viewpoints acknowledge the impact of Roman policies on the cultural and social structures of the time, suggesting that these events are not only significant in Christian theology, but also in broader historical analysis. In synthesizing these findings, the decree by Caesar Augustus emerges not merely as a footnote in the history of the Roman Empire, but as a cornerstone event in Christian theology. It exemplifies the intricate weaving of divine foreknowledge in human history, where a seemingly secular event sets the stage for a pivotal theological moment, the birth of Jesus Christ, fulfilling long-standing prophecies. This analysis not only reinforces the central narrative of Christianity, but also invites deeper reflection on the nature of divine interaction with the world. It challenges believers and skeptics alike to consider the ways in which historical events are interlinked with theological meanings, suggesting a complex interplay between divine providence and human governance. The story of Caesar's decree and its role in the birth of Christ serves as a profound example of how divine purposes can manifest through the mechanisms of earthly power, encouraging ongoing dialogue and exploration within theological, historical, and scholarly contexts. This exploration provides a compelling narrative that bridges ancient prophecies with tangible historical events, offering insights into the dynamic relationship between divine intentionality and human history. Through this exploration, we've uncovered how Caesar's decree was not just a tool for political administration, but a pivotal element in fulfilling divine prophecy. The blending of Roman historical context with biblical prophecy underscores a complex narrative where divine intention plays out through human actions. This discussion invites us to reflect on the broader implications of historical events in our own understanding of faith and prophecy. Join the conversation and share your thoughts below. How do these insights affect your view of history and divine orchestration? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this discussion with others who appreciate deep dives into faith and history. God bless you on your journey of discovery.